Greetings, everybody. Ho, ho. Guess what? Everything seems to be working today. That really makes me happy. Yesterday was weird, but I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm always glad everybody's here. We got a lot to get through today. Now, the Tuesday tirade has been preempted today because of, lots of other stuff that needs to happen. And I will be headed over to Lorena Creole's stream, later in the day to do some dismal Disney conversation about the complete collapse of value and anything that company has to offer, more specifically their theme parks. That's right. But let's say hi to each and every one of you. We've got a lot of you in the chat, which I do appreciate. So those of you here early, you're awesome. So here we go. Captain Fandom Nerd is out there in the chat. Great to see you, my friend. Of course, we've got Cat Sith here as well. Liger Fan and the great Eric K. Cosmic Squirrel is checking in from the Cosmos. Greetings, my friend. Along with Criticisable, the Rainbow Knight. I hope that you're doing well. We've got the lovely Sherry, the ever lovely Sherry, indeed. Dr. Dragon is out there amongst us, as is Vince Womack. Looks like we've got that 70s rock fan. Good morning to you. Let's see. Hank VP says, morning, y'all. Good morning to you. And Vince, I always change my chat to live from top chat. That way I don't miss anything, and it seems to update more reliably, but that could just be me. Your mileage may vary. Looks like a few other folks have rolled in the door. We got Olaf Von S. Good to see you. We got Judicon. Looks like D-Bud Martin is here. I think it's a hi to D-Bud already, but there's just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. Let's see who else is rolling. I think Tina's here. Hi, Tina. Tina BB. Got a few other folks. I think, let's see. Yep, there's Tina. And we've got Orlando. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Channel Surf is in the house. Good to see you. Surf's up indeed. Not that kind of surf. Matt G, also known as Mayor McCheese. Thanks for promoting the channel, my friend. We got Fat Elvis in the house as well. And so many others. I think I said hi to Rob Altus already, but I'm going to throw him up here again. And don't know who else is out there. Shrap is here. What's up, Shrap? And okay, well, I think I got to everybody I can get to, because guess what, everybody? We need to go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. That's right, we have a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to do it in, and so let's get started right away, shall we? There we go. The first story out the gate is that Roku's doing something really cool now. I love it. It's called their ability to add local stations for the first time on their streaming platform. So the example here on the screen is obviously of New York. I imagine they'll roll this out in other locations as well. And I'm pretty stoked about that. I think it will ultimately lead to a lot of positive things in local markets, and the complete you won't need a television aerial anymore on your house. You'll be able to stream your locals, which I think is cool. I hope they roll this out quickly across the country, but this is where they're starting with 8 local stations in New York. Looks like we also have an interesting interview that took place on CBS Mornings with Mr. Hinckley, John Hinckley Jr., who tried to eliminate President Ronald Reagan at the time, ended up wounding another person quite grievously. He did apologize to the victims of his crazy actions. And, I didn't realize he'd been let out recently, but he has been. In his interview, he essentially, apologizes, as I said, apologizes to Jodi Foster, and also says he won't have any concerts because I guess he's a singer-songwriter now. Very strange. We've got we've got a battle going on with the Golden Globes. We've known that for a while, but it looks like they're trying to get NBC to pick back up and carry them in 2023. We'll see how that works out. And of course, I'm getting upstream issues. Of course. Thank you, StreamYard. We've got Howard Stern considering running for president to overturn the Supreme Court. He's like, I'm not effing around. What are you going to do, dude? How do you overturn the Supreme Court? You have to change amendments. You have to write new laws at that level, bro. You running for president doesn't do that. Man, does he look weirder and weirder all the time or what? Anyway, Shanghai Disneyland is set to reopen as the local wave of the global crisis has abated there. We'll see how this works out. Their zero tolerance policy isn't really doing wonders for their economy or their citizenry, at least if you've observed it from the outside like we have. VidCon is such a waste of humans' time, and I think a lot of these people realize that even if they are stars on any of these social platforms, it's not for long. I mean, fame and everything else, including reality, seems to be fleeting, and for these folks, well, a lot of people are burning out, and you can't blame them. They are always trying to come up with goofy things to do on TikTok and these other things. If I don't enjoy what I do, I don't do it. Hopefully that's your way of doing things too. We've got Comic-Con, re-emerging as somewhere that you're going to see these comic brands advertise, including DC, except for one thing. They're not going to have any booths. There'll be no DC booths at this Comic-Con. Their floor presence was huge if you've ever been to one of these, and they will not have one of them. You're also not going to see pretty much anything from the CW outside of the, what's that thing called, Riverdale? Yeah, for the most part, everything that they're going to promote is their film slate stuff, especially the stuff that's coming up, in addition to, obviously, Game of Thrones, etc., etc. Can't blame them. The Umbrella Academy is set to disappoint you for a fourth and final season. If you've been victim to the third season, you will realize this thing started out pretty good in the first season and just never seemed to find any footing or reasoning or anything. It's losing audience. Lost me. But I can tell you that the creator says you get a fourth season, and that's his 4-season plan. And I'm going to say, dude, you went 3 seasons too long. Britney Spears' the ex-husband, has been ordered to trial because of his stalking of the superstar at her wedding. And to say I'm not surprised would be an understatement. That makes a lot of sense. Speaking of sentencing, that's showing up here for a trial that was already decided for a person of infamy that will probably have some unfortunate mishap here in the very near future. Because, again, can't have anything coming to light that would shine a bad light on anybody. U.S. consumer confidence is dropping like a rock, and they're not really excited, or here in the U.S., we aren't really excited about purchasing things. We are looking for durable goods, and that's going to be it going forward. So that's going to affect the global shares of everything because, we are one of the biggest consumers in the globe. And while the shares are a little higher this morning, I imagine they will tip downward as well. Interestingly enough, Disney has bounced slightly up again to 98, which I think is too high, but we've had that conversation before. Apparently, a tie in a GOP race means that someone will be elected by lot. So rock, paper, scissors, that's possible. Dice, cards, who knows? And finally, Johnny Depp's rep shuts down any talk of Pirates' return. Interesting. Why would you come out this harsh and this strong against this? 2 reasons. 1, something's being talked about in the background. Or 2, Johnny's principled and he's never coming back. But your guess is as good as mine, and I'm out of stories and I'm out of time. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who were here this morning. Hopefully, I see you later on many of the other programs across the interwebs. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
That's right. I want to say thank you to my internet provider, StreamYard, YouTube, whoever it was that was making it so that I was a statue during some of these streams today. But I want to say thank you to these folks. You guys are important. Thanks for being here. This is going to be updated at the end of the week, which will include the folks that have signed up for the highest tier now, which I just opened up. I want to say thanks to all of you. I hope you have an incredible day. Take care of yourself. See you.